Still alive! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to W League Europe. We're done with the clan wars. It's time for one-on-one competition. It's Cash versus HawK. We have two players in the playoffs already. That is Happy and Spiral. No Cash, no HawK, no Sonic, no Thorzay. Nope. The rising orc from Germany is making his way to the top 4, and 2 will follow. The winner of each best of 5 here will go to the playoffs on October 6th. And the first deciding match is between these two players. It's HawK and Cash, both formerly of MTW. Got released, I guess, or they're free, or however you want to put it. Both from Russia. And Cash is playing the Night Elves, not playing Orc. And HawK apparently didn't know. Cash was saying that in chat, so HawK didn't really pay attention. So that's the first big little upset, I guess. But alright. Both same age, both equally successful in recent history, I guess. But HawK seems to have the upper hand against Cash. He is a little surprised about him playing Night Elf, but we'll see. The maps have been selected as well, or at least a couple of them. HawK banning Twisted Meadows, Cash banning Last Refuge, and we start on Terranas Stand.
So as far as the veto go, even with HawK not aware of this race, I think he would have vetoed Twisted anyway. But yeah, Cash playing Night Elf now. We have known for a while that he's strong with Night Elf, but playing it against Human, that is not that easy. One could argue it's easier to play that on a little bit lower of a level. You know, with the one-base rifle pushes and stuff. But playing Night Elf now against a very well-trained Human, very, very excited to see what Cash does here now.
Yeah, we've seen him race switching before. Let's recap their way into the tournament, or their way through the tournament a little. Sonic defeated Cash on Playday 1. There, Sonic was... Cash was playing Human, so it was pretty much the other way around. Then Cash played Random against Side and won 3-1. HawK on the other side, defeated Axlord 3-2, had then the pleasure of facing Happy in the winners round, was crushed 3-0 last week, and this is how they end up here. HawK versus Cash, map number 1, let's roll.
Okay, in we go, back on BattleNet. It looks so different, dude. We're so far zoomed in now.
Yeah.
have to get used to this first. Terranas Stand. Is this the first time we see it today? No, I think it's the second time, right? Ooh. I believe. Usually considered as a really good Human map. Great for level 3, great for Mercamp creeping, great for expanding. Also great for MK first. This is going to be the first interesting thing of this match. All first hero choices.
Wow.
For HawK. It's the Archmage and Cash. What does he play?
Warden.
As a non-Night Elf main race player.
Yeah. This is so hard for people who do play Night Elf to make work. Colorful took forever. Took heavy practice with TH and Infi to get used to that Warden prior to WCG. So that's how he became capable of playing her. Cash only playing like some random on ladder. But he has surprised us before in qualifiers.
True.
But mostly with Human off-race.
True. And I'm excited to see if we can make it work here. And not to take anything away from him or to downplay his accomplishments with Human. But playing a one-base rifle push is in many regards much simpler than playing a two-base late game, Warden, high level, ultra late game against a Human player, so...
Especially HawK.
Yeah.
Like, he got so good against this throughout the years that he should be able to do it. But alright. Creeping starts, no deny yet. Fan of Knives, almost getting a triple kill, and the Potion of Greater Mana and the Mantle!
And he gets the Shadow Priest as well, by the way, which is also a big deal.
Yep, HawK didn't steal it. Oh my god.
Player's forces are under attack.
HawK is going to get level 2 here as well. And actually, the heal pot against the Warden is really valuable. And the Cloak could be as well, actually.
Yeah.
The Warden's items, though, are completely insane.
Some nice right-click damage to this as well, right? As an agility hero, getting the slippers, this will definitely help. But it's Fan of Knives first. Shadow Strike actually, not waiting for how the game goes if Shadow Strike is necessary. But okay, we have seen some good blocks today already, and it just continues this way. Level 2.4 on the Warden. She's off to a good start. And now HawK kind of needs an expansion. And he's trying to get it, but the Warden is already on her way.
Cash with a Tree of Life coming up very early. When we see the other top Night Elves play, normally it's tech into more Moonwells into then expansion. But nope, from Cash here, it's the expansion coming up very quickly. Tech is important for Dryad speed, for bonus experience speed on the Warden as well. And this natural creep by HawK not being interfered with at all. He is going to get level 3. He has become nice and tanky now on the AM. But the Warden also. Her item progress continues. Lots of attack. Jesus Christ. Right, what is the best thing here now?
Circlet.
Circlet, right? Circlet.
Or maybe even a ring.
Anything is good, actually. Like, seriously, everything is good.
Now, gloves are not that good.
It's the worst, but it's still more right-click damage. It's still
but
more DPS.
I mean, if you have low attack speed, then gloves don't do too much, and that's the big downside of the Warden's right-click is the attack speed.
It's not as high as Demon or Blade, but it's not that bad. She's level 3 now, so whatever it is, Fan of Knives or Shadow Strike, it is both really strong right now.
Fan.
Going for the Berserker, doesn't quite get it yet. Still full mana, still with the mana pot. Oh, going towards the Peasants. Nice split by HawK.
Yeah. Dodged the shots with 2 of them, but there's more, man. There's many, many, many more. Have this nice little niche to go through, but the Fan, nice. The Shadow Melt, nice. And it just turned night. He can do this forever.
And again, that's 2 Mercs dead. Peasants exposed. Question is, does he want to pop the big mana or not?
I mean, it's a great timing, right? He can completely disrupt. The Expo is not up. And HawK is losing more and more.
Oh my god.
Cash is off racing through the league. Like, okay, but I guess it's not time for the potion yet. She's too hurt. But just walks it up. But even without Blink, found a nice timing. Good damage. Tier 2 is almost done. Huntress Hall in time. We were doubting his Warden skills, but that looked pretty good. Expo's in position. The multitasking is real good.
A perfect play would have been to sell the Gloves of Haste, get the Telly Staff, and then Staff to the main for quick rejuvenation from the Moonwells, and then creep the Natural. But it doesn't do that, so it's going to take a little bit longer, but Moonjuice is looking good. But this is going to be expensive to heal up. So, yeah, Moonjuice is basically gone now. But we always say the Warden, you know, she's a very strong hero in the late game, but can have issues finding her power stride, which begins at level 4. But look at her. She's level 4 already after this game.
I was kind of hoping for a Pendant of Energy here. It would just fit the tone. But no, it's Talisman of Evasion. Rune Bracers for the Archmage. Expo is up. Tech not started. No Rifleman yet. Lore's coming. HawK sees this. No tier 3 yet. Of course, the expansion has to pay off first.
I'm amazed how well this Warden is working by HawK.
Yeah, but HawK is level 4 as well. This is pretty good Archmage progress as well. Of course, soaking up some experience for a second hero. Shadow Strike doesn't do too much. Oh, but this Fan does.
Yeah. That's more experience right there. Tier 2 is done now for Cash. What do you think? Is he going to play Panda or Solo Warden?
I can see a Solo Warden till 5 and then Panda. Oh, this Ancient could be lost. Needs repair. A little slow, but it might just be in time. It might just be in time. It's right on time.
Could force a TP here perhaps as well.
There's a potion.
Or the heal pot.
Either potion or TP. It's gone.
Oh, nice block. Oh, nice play. That was cool.
Yeah, man. HawK with the 3rd block of the game, I guess, already. Little Chamiko-esque, what he's showing us here. Without the surrounds, but saving the items. That's big. The consumables. Greetings to top. Oh, uses the fan, not getting the experience.
But HawK's tech just started now. This is so
player's
far
forces
away.
are
Like,
under
if he
attack.
wanted to go for tier 2 timing this game, it's gonna be extremely late.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so late.
But on the other side, oh, flute, nice. Cash is not taking to tier 3 either. Like, bears and or mountain giants are far away. And if he plays only dryads, then I guess it's holdable. He has massive lumber issues, Cash.
Yeah. He went for the
That's
shredder though, so he's
yeah.
gonna have high lumber soon, and he's almost certainly gonna be going tier 3. No need to go for a shredder if that's not your plan. Warden continues to creep, very close now to level 5. Couple of footies, 1 or 2, and she'll be there. 1 footy will be enough.
Player's forces
Or
are
the
under
gold mine creep. In the meantime, HawK, attacking the Expo, was hoping to perhaps cancel the Entangled, but he's not in time for this. Aiming for the Tree of Life now next. Very low success rate of this. The Warden's level 5, and here comes the TP. Found
Lots
the
of
heal
foot-
wards as well, and these footies have to run.
Against fan, like definitely one will die. Gets rid of the water elemental immediately. That's level 5. I mean, she got that before already. But still waiting for the tier 3. Shop is up now. Demon Hunter second. Expecting a Mountain King. So complete this, like, this is the sole purpose is to burn the Mountain King, right?
Yeah. And if he gets to level 4, he's also going to be a really good tank in the front line, and also actually pretty good damage with an Orb of
player's
Venom.
forces are under attack.
But yeah, primarily against the MK.
Tier 3 has started for Cash. Tier 2 is almost done by HawK. They have a staff now on the Warden, but still no blink. That hurts a little.
Siege.
Not being so mobile. And HawK with the Zeppelin play. Again, trouble at the Tree of Life. But the Warden is here. Can he dodge the fan? Yeah, quick reactions by HawK.
And there is no Ancient of Wind, which is usually the counterplay to this. Is he gonna pop one down here now to respect the... Yeah, he is.
Right next to
Ancient of
the
Wind
altar.
coming.
1,000 gold for Cash. Demon Hunter is out. No orb yet, of course.
A player's
Double
forces are
Sanctum
under
and
attack.
Workshop for HawK. At the expansion.
under
And the
siege.
Mountain King after seeing the Demon Hunter.
Ooh, Zeppelin.
Playing with fire. HawK is doing a nice job stalling time.
Tomorrow training on the Warden. It's time to go for Blink and Fan of Knives. I can only imagine now.
Yeah. Correctamundo.
Is he gonna
there's
blink
3
across?
towers and a priest. Would love to see the Zeppelin now at the expansion. It's like a mind controlling HawK. Just a little too late. Invo potion, Fan of Knives, choop choop choop. This is sweet right clicks.
Oh, and look at that! More peasants over to the
Oh
other
my
side.
God.
That's easy 4 kills.
And it's a deny. This arcane didn't finish. This cripples production. It's just 34 HP. But
MK
this
is coming in. Can he find the kill?
He can't. Invo potion is on cooldown. Still has a big mana. Uses the big mana.
Forces are under attack.
That
Blink.
seems like a waste,
Fast.
but okay.
Right. Oh. He's just, he has enough mana. Like, oh, nice split by HawK. But this goes into his economy. He wants level 6. Very, very bad, I guess. Oh, if only the Mountain King would be here. Cash is playing greedy, but it's paying off hard. Goes Bears for tier 3. Demon Hunter leveling up to level 2. Greater healing for him, not the second potion. Heal scroll on HawK's side. Double heal scroll on HawK's side. Thank you, Tani517 for the Prime sub.
You can do this over and over. We have seen this before. By Law Light, once the Warden gets to level 5, this is where you can really start having fun. There's a Zeppelin here trying to protect these peasants, but still so many are dying. And wait, is that enough? No, she needs one more after this single peasant. But this is basically level 6.
Yeah.
There's no preventing it anymore.
No. Ui, 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 ui. HawK, you're in trouble, mate. Second attack upgrade for the melee units. For breakers done. Okay. That's a little heavy, I feel. What does he have on the range? Do we have a multi-team out yet? Yeah. 1-0.
A player's forces are under attack.
Master training queued. Little late. 68 supply. But the Master Bears... This would be a fight for HawK without Master Bears. Should he take it? I doubt it. Oh, the Mortar team out of position. And he jumps right in. Hello, level 6. Stormbolt prevents the next kill, but I can only imagine an Avatar soon. More kills. Another fan-ism. Oh my god! Didn't go for the Avatar yet.
Player's forces.
Oh, there's so many corpses here. Do we spawn it now? Would kind of be a waste. No. Had that potion. Could have gone out.
Really good Warden play, dude.
Yeah.
By Cash.
Yeah.
How can he just play everything?
Well, he leveled up a lot of accounts on different ladders for different races.
It's really impressive. And now he's got 80 supply, he's got bears, he's got wellspring, he's got infinite lumber, he's got upgrades coming, he's on 2 bases, he's level 6 warden, kind of close to level 4 demon hunter as well.
Already have the first attack upgrade and the first defense upgrade. It's really tough for HawK. Yes, double heal scroll, double big heal potion. Gyro is scouting for some more. But the only thing we got more of is kills on HawK's army.
HawK, there's no way he can fight. This is a laughable force blink. And Avatar.
GG. Oh, wow. Cash, super mega impressive with that one. 15-minute game. HawK didn't stand a chance, really. This, of course, like, great mana potion to start things with. Just saying. This is crucial.
But already the first attack, when he first was level 3, was really, really painful. And he didn't burn the big mana for that. He waited until later.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Just a quick level 3 Warden creep. Of course, Terranas is by far the best Warden map. No doubt about that. This one's out of the pool now. And going on to AZ next. This is almost an impossible Warden map. We have seen in the past, but this was a long time ago.
Okay, second match coming up. Damn, that would be a statement if Cash takes the 2-0 lead right away. How was this working so nicely? We'll see. So, of course, he has to stick with Night Elf now throughout the entire best of 5. But with that start, he can feel rather confident. Can HawK strike back on his second map choice, or will Cash take the 2-0 lead? The two former MTW players facing each other here. Cash, in the meantime, playing for UMAD in W3IL. HawK didn't pick a team yet, or a new team yet. There we go. Cash as a Night Elf in the bottom left. HawK in the upper right, of course, sticking to UMAD.
So, what do we think he's going to play? So, Warden is extremely, extremely unlikely. It's going to be Keeper or Demon Hunter. On the old patch, he was really good with the Keeper of the Grove, but the Keeper since then, of course, has been significantly nerfed. I think it's going to be a Demon. And it's not going to be as easy of a game. He's not going to get level 3 right away. He's not going to get like 5 peasant kills right away. Find more and more footy kills as well. This is a smart map choice now by HawK. This is going to be more standard. He's not going to get so surprised by this fabulous Warden. And this is going to be more down to the basics.
Keeper or Demon Hunter is the question. Keeper. Okay.
The Keeper.
Understandable. Archmage for HawK. Kind of cool how he must have a big variety of heroes as well, right? Like Warden, Keeper. We will see a Demon Hunter for sure. It's easy to get some pickups, and maybe he can just get in HawK's head with early entangles. If he was triggered by that Warden a little, this can intensify with entangle, because there's pretty much nothing you can do about it on this map.
I'm kind of surprised to see Cash actually going for the Keeper of the Demon here. I distinctly remember at the last WGL, when he was playing with Hunter, he was practicing with Hunter with Cash going human, and Hunter was practicing with Keeper, and this already was the time when Keeper was seemingly falling off, and Cash and Hunter agreed, yeah, Keeper is trash. But here it is, the Keeper again. Good lightning shield creep as well. Looking pretty solid so far. Important not to give up any last hits, of course.
He's not.
Oh, Ancient of War is pretty hurt, though.
You can eat some trees. He's not the center of attention anymore. It's the treant. It does take some time. A little more time than it usually is. Lightning shield on HawK. It's worn off. He's done with that. Ring of protection as well. Ring of protection here too. At level 2 for Entangle. So pretty much the norm.
Yeah. Awful items here for the Keeper.
Yeah.
For the AM, it's a little bit better.
He was lucky enough on Terra's stand, so it's fair, I
A
guess.
player's forces are under
That is
attack.
true. Quick level 3 creep route progress here for the Keeper, as it seems. Level 2, as he has here, into Kobolds, into Murlocs. That's level 3, as we know. And always hard to interfere with for the human. Like, if he brings footies here to contest this, footies get entangled and can just die pretty easily. Then again, Keeper is out of mana for now, but is quickly moving up in experience. Playing a pretty old school Keeper. Nowadays, when we see Keeper played by Moon and so on, it's usually more level 2 aggressiveness. But no, HawK is just like taking his time, moving from camp to camp, and we'll be level 3 here very soon.
Thank you very much, Death Alive 12, for your Prime sub.
Thank you very much. Big last hit here on the Nightcrawler. Yeah. If Cash gets this, he's extremely close to the level up. Just plays it around the last hit nicely. And now 1 footy, and he has that level up.
HawK was creeping at the same time, got that level 3 with more Water Elementals. This is big pressure. Entangle on the Footman, that is level 3 as well. Neck and neck fight.
Entangle's about to be ready again. Yeah, that's another footy dying. HawK, you're running into a level 3 Keeper. Is this the right call? Like, if you want to be aggressive against the Keeper and prevent level 3, I can see that, but it's too late for that.
Maybe he felt he has so much mana, he wants to drain more juice, but it's nighttime for a long time, so that doesn't do too much either. And Footman numbers are incredibly important for creeping later. It's gonna be tough to heal stuff up, that's for sure. But apart from that, he's promising much.
And this seriously is taking a lot of moon juice here, actually. Like, all the moon wells are dry. Footy is gonna die again, though, and this is almost every footy lost. There's a single... No, there's 2 footmen remaining.
Yeah.
This is like the old patch. Keeper gets level 3, all footies die, and then the AM...
Don't remind me. Don't remind me.
This could be a surround here. This must be a... Yep. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Oh, Cloak of Shadows as well.
So sweet. Gotta be
Dude,
careful now
what
with
the
the
hell
archers.
is going on with Cash?
Such 6 around, using the Shadow Melt so nicely. Does he have the damage against the 2 Water Elementals? Shadow Melt. No reveal. It could go... Oh, there's the reveal. And he's gonna TP out. Entangle, though. Double TP out. Is he losing an archer? No. Damn, are we blessed with entertaining games today or what?
And with such an impressive Cash, man. I can't believe this, that he's playing this so well. Not just with the War, but now with the Keeper as well.
Yeah.
And yes, he lost the TP also, but this is much, much, much more scary for the AM.
He has to power build the shop. He's super low on both resources. We do get rifle casters now, so he doesn't need too many lumber pieces to put up a second sanctum. Mountain King is coming as well. But yeah, this all took some time until the region scroll is running. Well, of course, the Night Elf was a little thirsty, went to the Moonwell. Everything is good again, except like the Keeper is at 50%. The Archmage is way more hurt.
That's the bomb. Cancels the healing. That's annoying. But the priest is about to be ready. Coming up now.
There's definitely some tension in the air. Ultra Vision upgrade. Lore's almost finished. What did he get? Telestaff, okay. We have a €5 donation. Thank you, Tuantran43. Hi from Canada. Enjoy your channel. Thank you very much, man. We have a fond heart for Canada right here. And happy you're watching at this early hour, I guess, for you.
Thank you very much. Natural being crept here by the Alchemist. If he gets his solo experience, this will be level 2 easily for him. HawK, Cash is letting off the pressure a little bit now, so HawK gets to creep up a little bit more. MK, not quite level 2 yet.
Player's forces are under
And only tier 2 by Cash, by the way. No tier 3 tech just yet. We're gonna have Dryads coming in. Is he gonna be looking for that expansion, is the question.
Is he playing Moon style or
the AM.
expansion?
Wait a minute.
Acid
Tango?
Bomb dodges most of it. Stormbolt on the Keeper. There's the staff. Could pass it soon. No. Oh, actually, no heal spray. Could be interesting later. And Tangle on the Mountain King. But of course, no staff for the human. Acid Bomb right after. Stormbolt to control. Potion swapped over. Nice play by HawK. Alchemist and Keeper both in a little bit of trouble. Staff is, of course, on the Keeper. Got it. Oh, and he's running into the entangle. And staff out. Mountain King dies, though. Lots of experience for the Keeper right here.
And more kills possibly here with the Dryad slow, with the Keeper and Tangle. But Dryads are hurt. Archers are fragile. HawK is holding his ground here somewhat. Akram's back from the main, but Moon Juice is completely dry. Here we can now see how much Moon Juice this really required earlier.
Now it's daytime.
Yeah,
Tier 3 has started, so he plays it like he played Terranas, unit-wise. A little heavy on the Dryads, not rushing tier 3, and that could be HawK's chance to push and to punch at a very good timing. Of course, with the Mountain King being benched for a little, this timing is severely delayed, but there's no rushed bears or anything, which is the counter.
Cash looking to counterattack, perhaps, into the main. He knows the TP was used earlier, and the opponent's probably out on the map, so this is a smart play now. Making use, abusing this vulnerability in the main base. Only a single Arcane Tower. That is not a lot of defense at all. Militia have to be called, but with the Alchemist here, Acid Bomb ready, this could be a lot of damage towards them as well.
Oh, this Acid Bomb is big! Arcane Tower was attacking Dryads for a long time, not using the extra damage on Treants and not burning the heroes. Mountain King has arrived, so has the Priest. Oh, staff before the kill. And that's more mining time. Expansion still not coming up. And tech halfway done. Attack upgrade as well. Archmage level 4.
the
Mountain King
player's
is a
forces
big
are
issue.
under attack.
Absolutely. With that hero kill from earlier, he's having a tough time. Keeper
Good
looking for
scouts.
some more pickoffs, but there's priests here with adept. This isn't really going to lead to anything. Staff's away. Alchemist almost level 3.
Yeah. Big upgrade. Big upgrade. Keeper also close to 4. Kind of lightning shield. Oh. Cash is really heavy on Dryads, right? For a tier 3
Yeah.
transition, he has a lot of them. He's not mining staying in upkeep or anything, just breaking immediately.
They are starting to be produced, but certainly not here in this fight. HawK, though, in a tough position. Ah, but he did rebuy the TP. I like that. But not going to TP out of this just yet. 5 rifles, 3 priests. Not the biggest army, but reinforcements are coming from the main. And yeah, with militia, with more priests and more rifles. This human army is looking pretty good right now. Creeping up the natural. This will be level 3 for the MK if he gets the solo experience. Got the level 2 aura.
Master training again, locked behind a Druid of the Claw. So this is a little later. Oh, 5 XP. A little later than it could be, but 2 hours coming for HawK as well. Yeah, this is shaping up to be a good human army indeed. 63 supply for the Night Elf though. This looks scary, but we've seen this plenty of times that if you have a little bit of time, the damage of Rifleman is just insane, and you can creep this fairly easy.
Yeah, and the second attack upgrade here is going to be done in a moment. But the creep drag is coming in from behind the
They
Granite
came
Golem, not
from
quite taken out yet.
behind.
Bears are coming from the main. No master training just yet. Cash wants to buy a little bit more time. More bears are coming. Master's almost finished, but Okay, Rock Golem will be claimed here by HawK. Committed in deep for this. He did have the TP to get out.
Cactus Pipe as the red spot. Definitely not what he was looking for. Can only sell it. Tier 3 started for HawK. Does he think he has so much time? Heal scroll, invo potion. Maybe trading a little. To buy that time. He's
Alright,
20
in we
supply
go.
though. Oh. Stab is
Keeper?
only on the
Is he
keeper.
dead?
No TP. He is just dead. Level 5 on the Archmage. Dispel against the Treants early. Master training is done. Mountain King still has a lot of mana. Detonates go off, but there's still more mana. Archmage in the front row. One Rifleman. Oh, nice. Saved by the heal scroll. And is it just hero focus at this point? Scroll of the Beast being used. That's the last bit of moon juice, I guess. TP out. And not a second hero kill. Think HawK overstayed his welcome a little, or wasn't decisive enough in the later moments. I think he could have gotten the Alchemist a lot earlier, and then he started to lose a lot of rifles.
Yeah, he lost quite a few rifles there. There was like at least 4, I think. That hurts. And he gets the Keeper, but it's not that expensive to replace. Or to hire back, rather. To revive.
Take time. And he burned through the heal scroll and the TP. Expensive. But contests the red spot, and that's quite big.
Oh, Priest in a bad position. Easy kill right there. And this army is really big, man. This is 64 supply for cash. Yes, 5 from the hero is missing, but a Keeper doesn't do that much now anymore anyways. And the Bears, the rifle numbers just are too low. Yes, they have good damage, but it's only 3 rifles remaining now. One Bear is gonna die though, and with Militia coming in, Cash is gonna think twice about this.
There's one more Stormbolt. That's a kill. Level 4. It's only Bash. Militia sacrificed. This is a high-level Alchemist in a bit. Roar not dispelled at all. Mountain King in the front row has almost no mana anymore. Waiting for the Brilliance Aura to really kick in. Bash on the Dryads. Lightning Shield behind has to reposition or dispel. Alright. Archmage too far forward. Not going for a hero kill at all. Another Stormbolt, another kill. Level 5 on the Alchemist. Archmage has nothing. No consumable at all. Mountain King has the big healing and an invul. Needs to transfer one soon, I guess.
Oh,
It's the potion.
MK in trouble now. May have to go for the invul here as well. He does. He's burning through these consumables so quickly.
Yeah, like it's nothing.
Losing more supply though.
Oh, the
Next
acid
acid bomb coming
bomb.
in.
So
MK!
big. Mountain King in
MK!
trouble. Stormbolt on the Alchemist. Dryads are following. Dryads are chasing, but he's running out of range. Dispel against the lightning shield again, but man, Cash is punching through this human army. The Keeper is back and
the
tackles the
hell?
spell. The Mountain King falls. GG by HawK.
What
2
is going on?
and 0. 2 and 0.
How is this happening?
You know, guys, you didn't see this, but after the vetoes were done, the admin said HawK picks the first map and then it's loser's choice, and Cash responded with, oh well, then HawK picks all the maps. And this is happening. This is 2-0 for Cash. Off racing against the strongest human in the region.
Unbelievable.
Seriously.
HawK did seriously overextend though. He had tier 3 coming. He could have just TP'd back. He was in no upkeep for much longer. He was saving a lot of gold. If he waits for Pally and Inner Fire, his army becomes so much stronger.
I think he either has to not do the tier 3 tag and go into upkeep, or retreat and wait for the tag.
Yeah, absolutely. And waiting for the tech was the much better idea. I think the tech was a good idea. Like, AZ was mostly crap. We didn't have much left. If HawK TP's back there after he kills the Keeper, basically, and just turtles a little, this game is fine. Game is fine for him.
Yeah.
He can get his upgrades rolling. He's going to get triple hero. He's going to get Holy Light. Inner Fire is amazing. I'm not saying HawK would have definitely won that game, but he would have been in a good position. And he gave that position out of hand really hard, now giving 3 match points to Night Elf Cash.
Yeah. And next map is Northern Isles. Could be a Warden, could be a Demon Hunter, could be a Keeper. Hard to predict for HawK now. Damn. What is up today? Like, in the past 2 days, everything is Bizarro World.
Crazy game, seriously. We had a Pally first expo earlier, human versus orc. Completely insane.
Oh man, I love Warcraft 3 so much.
And Cash is playing this slightly older style of Keeper, like rush level 3 and then own the map, own the early game, and then snowball into the mid game with a big advantage.
Yeah.
And that's not... People aren't so used to that anymore, because level 3 Keeper doesn't win the game by himself anymore, but if you don't take the proper steps against it, it is still really strong. Is HawK about to get 3-0'd here?
That would be... like, he's 0-5 now. Since, like, if you include the last Playday. That's not good. He needs some sort of a reset button or something. Nothing is really working for him as well. Like, oh, Todd joined the chat at the perfect time. I think. I think. Hey man, congrats on your performance at this poker tournament, man. Looked pretty impressive. I have no clue about poker.
Oh, how much money did you win?
But he got onto a featured table or something, which I guess is pretty damn good. So, was happy to see that. And congrats. But yeah, it's not looking good for your human brother, Todd. Not at all. Cash is off racing and pretty much dominating. Decides to go for the Keeper once again with the Engine of War creep next to the Tusker. And the early game, like, wasn't too impressive for the Keeper, I'd say, but very solid. What does Northern Isles change?
It's certainly going to be a higher level 3. AZ is by far the best Keeper level 3 map. This is why on the old patch we said AZ is basically unplayable for human, which it oftentimes seemed like it was. And here it's not going to be that easy. It's going to be a level 2 rush for the Keeper, yes, but to get level 3 after that, he needs to finish 3 green camps in a row, and that takes a while. Or go for the gold mine creep instead, perhaps, which could be doable, but none of that is as easy as AZ is. So it shouldn't be as dominant of a Keeper as quickly. But if HawK doesn't play aggressively against the level 2 Keeper, it will be level 3 on this Ceridwin Keeper of the Grove once again pretty quickly. And we saw dangers that can be heavy archers. I think it was 5, maybe even 6 by Cash. Plus level 3 Keeper. That kills almost anything that runs into its sights.
Yeah. Okay, so because of that creep spot, the Keeper is a little slower. And there we go. Pendant of Energy. Nice start for HawK. RNGesus, do you want to see more games between these two? I could definitely understand that. Throw the Beast, also not too bad. The entire spot should go to HawK. That was freaking close.
Nice deny there on the Peasant. Keeps the experience away from the Keeper, but he is level 2 already. We saw a very early counter expansion by Cash on map 1. Is he going to do that again? Looking to intercept here. So far, only as it seems, one Peasant dead already. This Peasant is certainly going to fall. But the Keeper is very predictable. He's only dangerous as long as he has mana. And he doesn't have that much mana left.
HawK was trying to go for the deny. Didn't really work. Cash a little faster. Tech is on the way. But HawK's expansion as well. Nicely protected with Footman. And yeah, as you said, limited amount of spells to use. That was the last one. No tower up though. Has to focus on the Treants. 2 water elementals though, can deal with it. Only 1.
Oh, nice save on the Peasant, man. That was pretty nifty. So at the end of the day, 2 Peasants dying. That's not that bad.
He's still building with 5, so I guess it's fine. And so far, Cash didn't strike me as a player who was rushing early at tier 2. He always took his time. You know, that's more time for HawK to go into the rifles or whatever build he decides to choose.
Hunter Soul is not late. Will be coming up in time here on tier 2.
It's
Keep it
kind
going
of
back to
crazy.
the-
Like,
A player's
Night Elves
forces
forget
are
that
under attack.
so many times, but if someone is off racing and plays Night Elf, they always think about the Hunter Soul. Like, we have a Sonic game later. Just saying. I expect late Hunter Souls.
Might be intentional. Some Night Elves prefer the faster Moonwell for the faster mana regen, and you can delay the lures a little bit on tier 2 since you want to go for the second hero first oftentimes anyways. But yeah, it is kind of funny how it turns out. Oh, that entangle was a waste. Footy is not gonna be killed here. And that's the big difference. Level 2 keeper, not level 3, being much more easy to handle. This Footy is gonna die, yes. Oh, but look at the lightning shield, Neo. How do you like that?
I love it, man. I love that. And he's moving it next to the archer so it eventually dies to the lightning shield without a reveal.
Under attack.
Cash is getting some kills here as well. But that was a good usage of light. Oh, is he again overstaying his welcome? He's again down to 1 Footy, right?
He's gonna be making many more though on 2 bases, I imagine. But yeah, he lost 3 Footies right there.
It's like half a level or so.
Maybe even 4, yeah. But once again, this Moon Juice, man, Cash is burning through it really fast. It's not that long until we hit daytime. But the Alchemist is here. Time to continue frying some Footies. With Entangle, that's
One
easy
more.
kills.
Yeah,
There's
one
another
more
one.
entangle. Ultimate down to 50% as well, thanks to this acid bomb. And he's getting 2 Footies. Oh, is he trying to get in front?
Yeah, gets it.
Yeah. Dude, what Cash? It's again working super nice for him. I mean, the expo is up.
Punishment gets cancelled. Oh no! Value acid
Player's
bomb.
forces are under attack.
That's annoying as the AM.
Close to level 3 as well. One more kill is level 3.
Keeper makes it back to the Moonwells one more time. But that is almost the last of his juice.
Yeah, it's
full
also
mana.
almost daytime. Everything. But. Okay, he's going heavy dryads again. There is one tower, but it's only an arcane.
A player's
Main is
forces are under
unprotected at the
attack.
moment. Blacksmith is in time. That's level 3 finally.
This is a scary push from the archers, but there is actually a counter expansion coming up behind this. So this is not all in push over here. Oh, lots of damage against this tower. Lightning shield. Quickly reacting to it though. Nice mass repair. Keeps the tower alive. Or does it?
Yeah, now it's
Yes. Important.
Whoo, HawK. This is most likely the best game they had in this series.
Yep. HawK being competitive here. Not having defend is a little bit problematic. These footies really hard to get use out of. And the AM getting entangled right there next to the shop. Has to TP. Was too low. Is he really gonna
Big
die for this kill?
Bomb!
Oh,
Oh, that
oh.
might work actually. He's losing a lot of mana here. Double level up. That's another entangle.
Arcane Tower. Arcane Tower MVP.
Yeah.
Has to save
Yeah.
the
Got
AM
it.
here. Super stressful now. Super stressful for HawK.
Oh,
But he gets tier 2, he gets heal pots, and with that, finally he's safe again.
clutch decisions, but Expo's coming up. Expo's at 70%. He must have Nature's Blessing.
A player's forces
Why is he
are under
producing
attack.
everywhere? God damn, I want to check the armor. Okay, doesn't work really. Sanctum coming up now. More footy kills thanks to the Dryad. You gotta be careful with that Alchemist. Is the Mountain King arriving anytime soon? I guess so.
That could be a nice freebie kill over here. Where's the MK? About to come out. It's getting pretty sketchy over here for Cash. Everything is super low. He's also getting experience though, to be fair. Would love to pick up some riflemen. but
MK
here we
coming
go.
out of nowhere. Kill immediately. Good eye, sniper. But if he gets the revenge kill, no, he doesn't. But this, oh, has to be a TP. Can get one exit kill if he wants to. Not investing the mana. Okay, slowing this alchemist down is big.
Town is under
Double
siege.
Sanctum, no tier 3 yet, but upgrades,
Player's
more
forces are under
rifles.
attack.
He needs to have an idea about the expo though.
But there's no shop for cash. I think that's a big mistake. Look how low mana he is. He's got one set of treants. That's it. Nothing else.
No
He's got
stat.
0 recovery. It's very counterintuitive now, I guess, for HawK to be aggressive with how sketchy his own army is looking. But if he goes for a heal scroll now and actually plays aggressively with around 55, this could be super scary.
But
Very unusual super push.
maybe after how the last game went, he rather plays it careful and tries to get a high level Mountain King, which is totally understandable.
Did the Alchemist have heal spray or chemical rage, by the way?
Heal scroll.
Okay. Okay, that's very good for him at least. For cash. Ancient of War at the lab as well. HawK not playing aggressively, but he's satisfied. He's creeping the middle. He's like, great! I have time to claim the middle in this matchup with an early expansion. That's pretty unusual.
Yeah, seriously. Keeper and Alchemists, they own the middle, usually.
Kind of energy. Also very nice for the Alch.
Big Dispel upgrade for the Priests. And tier 3. So will he be forced into a fight before tier 3 pays off? Or not? Tier 3 is not even finished for cash. Nice detonate.
Nice first detonate. Level 4.
Okay, he's pushing. Has a TP. Can get out if things get too dicey. Stormbolt against the Wisp to not have another detonate here. I feel like the damage is not enough, but it's a good distraction to buy time for the tier 3. Detonate again. This time it goes through, but there's more to spell. And bye-bye Treants.
Looking for the Keeper immediately again. Can't find that kill though.
He's
The
like,
rifles-
hello, old friend. Feel my hammer.
Yeah, but only level 1 hammer. Doesn't hurt that much just yet. But I think HawK is okay with this game. He's got tier 3 coming. He's got mass production on the way. Heavy upgrades. And normally, in the super late game, on tier 3 on both sides, human is to be considered favored in this matchup.
Can find real good positions here, for example. Mountain King 3. Tier 3 is still not done. Feels like tier 3 takes forever. Okay, we get upgrades. Master Bear is done. 57 supply for cash.
A player's forces are under attack.
Plays it way more passive now, HawK.
He's being scouted here as well by the Ancient of War in the north. Gonna delay the red camp over here a little bit. Magnetor is gonna drop a nice big item.
I guess with that information, Cash will go for the red spot himself. No? Legion Doomhorn. Oh, how
This
nice.
is so good.
A player's forces are under attack.
One rifle here being caught in transit. That's gonna be an easy pickoff for that Keeper. But still, tier 3 human is coming online. Master training in the works. Frag shards on the way. Paladin in the altar. HawK's gonna hit a big power spike here very soon.
Not sure if I like the knights too much, but everything else is so big. Staffs as well. Can sell some items to get even
Player's
more
forces
stuff.
are under attack.
Inner fires on the way, so good. Okay, now it's red spot time for Cash. Maybe wasting a little time right here.
And it's also supply blocked really heavily for a long time. And could use another Moonwell after this. Okay. But HawK is basically at 80 supply already. Cat goes pipe for cash. That's nice.
Player's
Tension is
forces are
rising.
under attack.
Frag shards are done. Knights are out. We also get Invis upgrade and Sundering Blades. Preparing for Mountain Giants, I guess.
Treant stuck in the corner. Haven't seen that in a while. HawK, he realizes how strong he is. He's willing to go in, look for a fight. Look at the frag shot damage. Oh
big,
yeah, baby!
Big mortar damage. He has 3 of them. I always think you should go for the first attack upgrade before going Sundering Blades, especially with this army comp. But maybe he was busy upgrading something else. Ah, defense. Okay.
There we go. Devotion Aura unlocked. 80 supply for HawK.
So powerful. This is so powerful now. Keeper only level 4. Alchemist level 4, okay, but not a single heal scroll. We have Clap, by the way, as well. These bears, not having the day of their life. Oh, clapped against the Wisps. He detonates so much, but he hits no caster with it.
It seems pretty simple so far for HawK, going in again with the clap, all the bears slowed. Range damage coming in, Dryads, they can do nothing. Always the issue with Dryads. Great in the mid game, horrible in the late game in this matchup.
Clap again. I feel like HawK has to kite a little more, but this choke is just too wonderful to run away from it. Clap is gigantic. GG by Cash. HawK is not giving up this deciding series without fighting back. We have ourselves a series 1 and 2. Northern Isles was a little too strong. Cash, well, HawK playing with more routine, with more patience. And then it all
And HawK gets to that stage where I think he's strongest in this matchup. If you give him the time to get tier 3, to get to the big army, HawK is so strong at that. And finally has the chance. All the games previously ended earlier. But we had a Warden also earlier. I was expecting Echo Isles for the Warden now, actually. But it's not the case. We're going to go to Concealed Hill next, which can also be tough for the human. We saw the fast expansion on Northern. On Concealed, that's hard to make work.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting game, how Cash approaches this. Super hard expansion, far away from each other. This could be a 1-base Mountain Giant play with a Demon Hunter or something. I guess it's a Keeper again.
I'm expecting Keeper as well, yeah. It is pretty hard to get Keeper 3 here, though.
Do you have a feedback in your ear as well? It's like
Not really, no.
That is super annoying. Where's this coming from? No.
Maybe you have tinnitus. Yeah.
Nah, don't start this. I'm 30, but no, not breaking down.
So we have Cash in the lobby. HawK taking a moment.
Yeah. Last game it was Cash taking some time off, so it's definitely fine. Just
has to be a different game plan, I guess. Like, we saw instant expansion. Instant expansion is certainly not doable on Conceal.
No way. Like, no way.
Yeah, absolutely not. That's it's just begging for disaster. So it's going to be looking a little bit different, but it could still very well be a 2-base play, an early expo play. But that can be dangerous. How willing to take a risk is HawK going to be? We have Cash spawning in the top right, off-raising as Night Elf with a 2-1 lead, surprising all of us here today. HawK, with the races unveiled, was the big favorite here, but is finding himself behind.
2 titans of European Warcraft representing this region for 5 years straight, more than 5 years straight, together on international tournaments. One of them will have a chance to go to Shanghai. Cash has match points still, 2 in a row, but momentum is a big thing in Warcraft 3 2019. And this could be the start of the comeback for HawK. So, pretty safe to say that it's Keeper Archmage, right? Everything else would surprise me.
Yeah, I mean, Demon Hunter is a consideration. Maybe he, is somewhat dissuaded about the Keeper after the last game, but I am expecting a Keeper here, and it is.
Archmage and Keeper indeed. New sub, thank you, Mighty Nighty, for the 9 month. It's a baby.
When I see this matchup on Concealed, I always think back of Foggy versus Infi, WGL. You remember where Foggy was just playing 5 archers into quick tier 3 and then just mass MGs. Like MGs over and over, falling back to the fountain for the crazy region. With marksmanship as well, Neo. Do you remember?
I do. A beautiful mass tank, mass range damage play by Foggy back in the day. It feels like I haven't seen Foggy play in many months.
Yeah, true. It has been somewhat quiet around him lately. Dude, this first creep almost died before the keeper was out. That was like a split second. He gets the experience, gets the claws as well, which is a great item for him. For anyone, actually.
Deny. Archmage with the circlet. He will be happy about that as well.
Town is under siege.
But yeah, scout by HawK. This is an interesting building position, but I guess he wants to create chokes as well. So no big harass so far. HawK's making a pit stop at the crab.
Yeah, and the single footy, did you see that? Forced the keeper back. Keeper was planning to go south towards the green camp in the middle, but then veered back to deal with his footman. Gonna get level 2 here now. That's gonna be the entangle unlocked. So HawK ideally now should be sending out the footy, as the keeper does reach that level up and finds the gauntlets.
Be fast tech by HawK. But same goes for Cash. Entangle finds the kill. Of course, more archers. But yeah, he's kind of stuck at his side of the map while HawK is exploring a little more. Could go to the outer green one, which he is.
Yeah, nice evasive play. This was what the footy gave him. Gave him information where the keeper was. So now he's going into a weird position where it's unlikely to be found, unlikely to be scouted. And it's all about that level 3. For both these heroes, actually. Oh, Entangle, though, could be coming in. This AM, unfortunately, runs around the tree line right into the waiting arms of the keeper, be forced into using the TP. That was really unlucky.
And now he's separated from his army. They were busy in the upper left. No mana on this keeper anymore, so no chance for more kills, but can't really creep now. I mean, with Water Elemental maybe on the other side. Blacksmith coming, tier 2 halfway done. Hunter's Hall in time as well. And the keeper owns the shop. Gonna get level 3. Sentry wards. Oh, what a blessing.
If he wants to play aggressively on tier 2 with the Alchemist, this is like the perfect item. Gonna give him information towards the opponent's whereabouts. But the AM is not wasting his time after the TP. Is creeping up continuously as well. And it will be level 3. And that is certainly quite a big help.
This time Cash goes for a shop a lot earlier. Learned his lesson from Northern Isles.
Yeah, this makes a big difference. Like, you need these clarities to sustain. Especially if you're abusing the Moonwell so hard. Oh, Keeper. There's a sentry ward. Sees the first footy. That is at least 2 footman kills right here. Archers coming in from behind. 1.30. Says hello again.
Looks okay so far. 700 gold for HawK. 700 for Cash as well. Archmage here to defend, but nice little spread with the archers.
Oh. If you got entangled there, you could have died, actually.
How mean of HawK to send the footman straight in the face of the keeper. Like, ah, you're gonna die now.
Hey, I'm with the telestaff. Where's he going? Whoa.
Mean.
Very boldly towards the main, trying to cancel the lures. But he has to run, dude. He's got no TP.
He is brave enough to cancel both. Lots of wisps used. Can he get this? Needs the right clicks of the Archmage. One more. No. I mean, totally worth it still. Risky, but worth it. Could have been better.
But still a difficult position for HawK. TP's gone. All footies are dead. Or almost everyone, at least.
But still a lot of creeps close to his main to level up the Mountain King.
What's Cash gonna do? Seems like the Alchemist will be creeping over at the lab. And the keeper is going to be the harassing unit running around. Oh, HawK taking a risk, going for the red camp in the middle without a TP. And the keeper's going to be there. Is this even a surround on the Ogre Lord?
Yeah,
yes, it
with
is.
With the water mental this.
Oh, is Cash going to see it? Yes, he is.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this could be brutal. He's not deciding to go for anything yet. Almost got blasted right there. Unholy Aura again, worth it.
Could find the first rifleman though, with another entangle. Goes for the other rifle.
There's a little bit of healing, so this rifle survives. The other one most likely as well. Keep her a little scared of the bolt. Time for the
Clutch
outfit.
Priest coming in there. It's the savior. But still, creeping slowed down a lot. Yes, he got the Ogre Lord, but that's the only one. MK is still only level 1. Still pretty far away from level 2. He's gonna get it here though.
Keeper comes back in. With the clarity, needs some time. Let this run. Rifle damage gets real good. Mountain King with the Spot of the Beast, it's also real good. But so far, Cash had a lot of wisps in the fights, so maybe he just sells it. Tier 3 on the way, and so is the Alchemist Archer Army.
Could go for Entangle right now. AM! What's he doing there?
Poison Ivy, is this the end already? As we said, no TP, trying to staff out. Damage, is it enough? No. Good disable against this Chemical Rage Alchemist. There was a lot of DPS. Sends the Archmage right back in. Saves the Priest as well. Good clap. Gets one kill. Scroll of the Beast too. There's no Wisp here.
And HawK fights back.
Yep.
Fights back with a militia here. That was scary on the AM. But he survives and takes out a lot of archers right there.
No sign of an expansion for nobody, but tier 3. One base, tier 3. Rifle, caster, mortar.
Would have loved to pick up the rest of the camp here for level 3 MK, but has been stolen away by the Night Elf.
Adept upgrade only now. Still lining up.
Oh, that's Sentry Board. Very good vision right there. Is this gonna be the Creep Jack coming in now? Looks like it.
And for the second time today, like this Sentry Board is about to expire and gives so much valuable information. But this forest kind of protects from a Creep Jack or makes it super hard to run away. I guess it's the later.
There's the first acid bomb. The rifleman probably gonna be the first target. Dryad focus, but good kiting back from the rifles as well. And 1-for-1 trade. Nope, staff coming in. But Hawkman holding his ground really well. Returning the damage on the Dryads. And even now with the first mortar team ready.
That's a good addition for sure. More experience from these Treants, 20 each. Still have a big mana. That's a lot of entangles. HawK greedily going for this camp again. I guess that's just what Cash is waiting for. Maybe the damage is enough. Acid Bomb, not too great. Tier 3 is done. Paladin coming. And Master Training as well.
Yeah, especially with the Pally on the way. This should be pretty easy to not lose too many units then, HawK. This army looks so weird, right? It's 2 rifles, 3 priests, 1 mortar team. It's like so small, but it's actually pretty good against these Dryads.
Master Training for the Bears is done. And he has only 1 though. That's about it. 50 supply for Cash. He can't break upkeep. It's kind of the same situation for HawK. He's zoning with the mortar team shots to keep the Night Elf opponent away. How long will that work? No mana on the Archmage. Water Elemental's absolutely useless.
Alright, and we go again. Oh, those mortar shots!
Ouch.
They hurt pretty bad!
Oh! Almost a triple kill right away. It's a little bit better focusing with these rifles than it would be. Gets 1 trade now. Oh my god, this AoE is so sick. The frag shards and the clap and the kills. HawK levels up to 4. There's more mana on this MK. He's just hunting Night Elves right now.
that bear gets saved. But the Dryads, man, we say it over and over. They just have an expiration timer, and they are useless now. They have outlived their usefulness, and the mortar teams are just totally destroying them.
Sweet surround by HawK. Forces the TP. Whew, Cash got wrecked in this fight. Tier 3 human.
Yep. Can't play against that with Dryads. That's just not doable. Nowadays in this matchup, we actually see quite a few Night Elves completely skipping Dryads.
Yeah.
And here in this game, we see the reason why. They are just so horribly weak in the late game.
Finally, he can take out the dragon. He can heal up then. Of course, the Night Elf has to use his Moon Juice for it. Completely empty again. Stuck on 50. No one is aiming for an expansion. Or maybe HawK wants to climb the hill. The dragon is still up.
Alright, more bears now at least. But now it's the heroes carrying. It's not just the rifles and the mortars anymore. Drake gives good bone chimes. Rather useless.
Yeah, no knights. So it's a sell, I guess. Time for Blizzard? No, still holding on to the Water Elemental. And again he finds him, and again he claps him. Where are the mortar shots on the wisps, and only one detonated. That's bad. How many claps do we have? 2 more, I guess. Here's the first one. Mortars are protected. Mortars have inner fire. And is there a heal scroll? There must be a heal scroll. Oh, no. Oh, ouch.
MK's out of mana though, luckily for Cash, so these bears might be able to get away. But what happened in that fight, dude? Bears almost all died, and nothing took damage on the human side aside from the MK.
Yeah.
And he's just getting healed up by the pally over and over.
It's looking so good for HawK now. Really nice positioning. The claps prevent the bears to reach the rifle army. Casters are healing, giving inner fire, and mortars just wreck everything. You can always kite back a little. Yeah. Mountain King has no mana this time. Raw applied. Inner fire as well. So, but I think if he keeps the mortar safe, everything should be fine. That's exactly what he does this time. It's not overconfident. Mountain King. Nope. And Cash actually lost a lot of HP. But did he lose a lot of units? Don't think so. I mean, he lost the lore, which is really bad. And HawK has the time to expand. But it could have been worse.
True. It could have, but the longer this game goes, it doesn't favor the Night Elf, normally.
Well,
if you get close to ultimates, then yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Was about to make a stance for Transmute, which is still ridiculously broken. Not as broken as it once was, but still. Yeah, you're right.
That's so far away, though.
Can this red spot help? So we mask. Tower upgraded, Expo up, HawK has all the trump cards in his hand. Like every single one.
I kind of got a feeling we're gonna have Echo Isles Warden coming up soon.
Oh, that would be so sick. If HawK ties up the series and then this demolishing Warden comes back in and kills HawK's momentum. And his tournament.
Cash now with a good number of bears. No upgrades though. Only 1-0 on the rifles as well, by the way. But the expansion is mining, the shop is ready. Wait, did he not have a shop this entire game until now? Yeah, he didn't.
Yeah.
Wow. Saved so much money. Nice.
Close to 70 supply. Cash is at 60. It feels like he constantly forgets Moonwells. Somehow. Okay, lots of bears. No blizzard. How many Dryads? 1. Okay, so all of a sudden, water elementals have some value again. Except scouting. Devotion Aura, by the way. Amazing. 1 heal scroll. 1 mana potion. That's a lot of acid bomb. And heal scroll, right?
Town is under siege.
He needs that though. The 1 Dryad is at risk of dying. Clap comes in. First bear almost immediately falls. The Whisper trying to find the back line to dispel the inner fire, but that doesn't really work on the mortar teams, and he also can't burn the mana. Now the detonates are better. Paladin is a little low, to be honest. Can't, of course, heal himself. There is an Invo Potion and a heal scroll, and he's, yeah, nice kiting game. Clap, retreat, shoot, clap, retreat, shoot. 1 Mountain King against 8 bears.
He's doing a good job here holding on, but he's out of mana now completely, basically. This is the time now for Cash. But look at this horrible position.
Yeah,
These bears, dude, they can't do anything, and they're getting gunned down one by one by these rifles. Level up for the Pally, level up for the MK. He's almost got another clap now. Heal Spray trying to counteract the damage as much as possible, but it's not able to keep up with all that damage from the human army. And these Holy Lights now ensuring that this MK will never die. GG and 2-2.
Ooh, baby! We get a decider! Full distance is what we do here in the first series of W League Europe today. Sick. It is Echo Isles left, right? Yes.
Yeah.
So Cash has to play this now. The keeper on AZ looked pretty good, but then not so much anymore. HawK kind of found his mojo, found the answers, found the timings. And feels like Cash hitting a wall right now.
But he's got his trump card. The Warden still left in. She looked by far the best out of all of his games. He did win on AZ as well, but that was kind of HawK giving him too much of an opening there. So I think it has to be Warden again.
Yeah, that looked really good. Maybe it's too predictable. And maybe you should play Demon Hunter? Could be a counter to a Mountain King opening.
True.
I think I would go... I've no idea how good Cash is with a Demon Hunter and how confident he feels with a Warden, but I would play a Demon Hunter. Because it's like the final game, it's all on the line on this one map, and Warden, you're rolling a dice with a Warden. You're not doing that with a Demon Hunter. He's always at least good.
I mean, it depends how much he's practiced those heroes, who he feels more comfortable with, especially on the map now, I guess. Demon Hunter is, of course, more reliable, yes, but maybe he just feels better with the Warden. I like the Demon Hunter on this map, though. Go for the Merc Camp creep for a quick level 2, and then easy level 3 after. Get those boots, chase the AM around, kill off some footies, get the Mercs, get the Counter Expo coming up. Echo Isles is honestly pretty straightforward for Night Elf versus Human, if it's a fast expansion from the Human, that is. It doesn't have to be, but it may be.
HawK again taking some time. Maybe some push-ups before the game starts.
Get in the right mindset.
Yeah. Eating a piece of cake.
So the winner here, would it be randomized whether he plays against Happy or Spiral, or?
Yes, we will draw that then.
Okay.
I think Duro is back then, so he will most likely do it.
Oh yeah, Duro's on vacation.
Yeah. Mallorca.
Mallorca.
Looking good. Okay, HawK is in. One more time. Afterwards, of course, we have one more series. It's going to be Sonic versus Thorzane. We could have a perfect race distribution in the top 4 of Europe. We'll see if we get this. So, map select. There was only one map left, and that is Echo Isles. It's pretty much Cash's second choice now. Last choice, as Twisted and Last Refuge were banned. So, game 5. Let's decide this. HawK 2, Cash 2. Winner of Echo Isles takes it all and advances to the top 4 alongside Happy and Spiral. Who's watching? So greetings! Mercenary Camp Engine of War for cash. This is an indicator if I ever saw one. I mean, you could do it with the Demon Hunter as well.
Yeah, I think it's both strong with both heroes. We've even seen it rarely with the Keeper, but I would prefer to see. I think Warden or Demon here is both good. Like, it's all about that early level 3, and both can make great use of it. Question is HawK gonna go MK first? I certainly doubt it. He hasn't even done it on Terranas. Doesn't seem to be in his kit.
Warden. Archmage. Ooh. This is a great lineup for a great final of a great series. Warden, Archmage, Echo Isles. This is what makes matches either super quick or super epic.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. We've had historically amazing last deciding games on Echo. Thinking back all the way to WCA 2015 qualifier, just to mention one of the many tournaments that have had. This one is their crowning last game.
Oh yeah, Rudin versus HawK, man. What an epic game that was.
HawK begins by stealing the Shadow Priest. This is always a nice start for the human. And Cash not trying to prevent this. Not killing the peasant first. That is something you can do. So this is already pretty annoying. No lightning shield creep, by the way.
Yeah.
So this is going to take a little while.
That's a bad start for Cash, actually. Almost losing a wisp if Footman is in.
Uh-oh.
This Ancient is in trouble. Has to use the Shadow Strike immediately on that Footman, but the damage continues. Renegade and the rest of the creeps. Archer almost dying as well, and he is abandoning this creep for now. That's expensive. I mean, HawK is still here with that Shadow Priest. He is almost getting the kill. And now the Archmage comes in only. As I said, either super fast or epic. Could still be both.
And that did look a little bit like a non-Night Elf main race player. Getting punished here. Really, really hard. HawK, knowing about the weakness of this early game. If it's unpunished, it's really strong for the Warden. As we can see, it can be punished.
Cash has 700 gold. That's not supposed to be that way in an early game. Loses another wisp. He can't tech. No way he can tech.
HawK wasn't teching for a long time either, though. Starts his tech now, finally. But it's only the single archer. Not any more units for Cash. He's relying on a Warden and a Warden alone, along with that one archer.
2 Footmen, 2 Water Elemental. He's kicking this Ancient. There's no repair anymore. Now there is a little late. Archmage can snipe it, I guess. More reinforcements. HawK is bringing the Shadow Priest back. 1 Water Elemental is gone, though. Actually holding. He's getting some kills.
Getting the Shadow Priest is a big deal. Gets rid of the healing with that.
Safe into a Moonwell.
These footies are still hard to deal with. Tech is coming in now for Cash as well. It is a few seconds behind, but not by that much.
Cash's tournament life was hanging by a thread right there.
A town is under siege.
And yeah, I don't know. He threw it together somehow.
Well, cancels. Shadow Priest by Cash. He went for the Wisp pull. This cost him a Wisp. Oh, he got Shadow Priest and Berserker though.
Oh, that's big.
Suddenly he becomes pretty strong here in this early game that we're still in. How is this Ancient of War still alive?
I have no idea, man. He was throwing Water Elementals at this thing. He was throwing Mercenaries at this thing. He was throwing Footmen at this thing. It's still up. Maybe that's why he's an Ancient. He survives stuff like this. Finally level 2. Finally tech 2. HawK, how fast is he? A little bit. Has to go for a shop this time, but the first rifles are already coming.
Yeah. If HawK goes for a tier 2 timing towards the main though, the Warden is never going to be level 4, I imagine. Certainly not going to be level 5. And tier 3 is going to be far away.
Yeah.
So this could be an option certainly, for HawK. He's gonna continue creeping himself now. Going to the Merc camp as well.
Oh, lightning shield!
Experience.
Oh! Almost kills the Shadow Priest. Damn. This is a lot of damage on this one. With Bash and Purge. God, get wrecked, Renegade! Here we go. HawK has an easier time creeping this.
Yep. With Militia. Not that tough to do. The Warden, though, she's close to level 3 at least. But again, so much Moon Juice being drained over and over. This is like a recurring theme in Cash's games here.
At least level 3. Cash is not decided if he wants to go for Fan or Blink. HawK is playing a Blood Mage. No Mountain King.
Oh.
Kind of old schoolish. 2015 reprisal times.
Yeah.
It always looked like they were very good buddies at WEC and WCA when they met. Even an Ancient Protector by Cash. He's so expecting a heavy push.
AM once again very far forward, begging for that Shadow Strike, but Cash not committing it yet.
Hello, Siphon Panda second, Breath of Fire, nice little barbecue. But the only one who's losing units is Cash. Good retreat by HawK so far, even though he took damage. Wants to snipe the Shadow
Fan
Priest.
Breath
so
ready
bad.
again.
There we go. Would be 2 kills.
Nice block.
Okay, there we go. Double kill, but loses again a lot of HP.
Oh yeah.
And Panda could be surrounded. Not.
Oh, that was so close. Ooh, that was a pixel.
Okay, there is juice again. And this spell is coming. Cash is stabilizing. A little bit at least. Big involves nice though. Everything hurt for HawK. Needs the region. I guess the Archmage is bringing it. Yep.
A player's forces are under attack.
How impressive by HawK to fight back from a 0-2 to this.
Yeah.
And now the Engine of War falls to the creeps. I think that's a scandal. He was so brave. Held on for so long. And then he just donates him to some trolls.
And that's how he finds his end. Unfitting.
Yeah, seriously.
Here comes the push. TP home from Cash. There's 1 AP in position already. But not that much army. We have 2 Dryads, 2 Berserkers, 1 Shadow Priest. That's it. Along with the heroes.
Fan of Knives too. Trying to drain this Warden. The Panda is already completely dry. Oh, and the Warden is not looking good either. A good old tier 2 tower push is about to decide this series.
It's not too much army left here though. There's only 2 rifles. It's not that much DPS, honestly. Blood Mage in a bit of trouble, but Siphon saves him. And now he finds the rifles and the priest in the back. Those are the perfect targets to go for Cash.
1 Berserker close to falling. More reinforcements with some sorcerers, but there is the spell. And how does he want to break the AP? Oh, everything is so low for Cash. Game literally on a knife's edge. Archmage has another Water Elemental, needs to retreat. I would love to see a shot, but HawK doesn't have the money at the moment. Quick dispels on this Water Elemental, and tower first. The Arcane Tower is more important. Then a shop would be great. Oh, the Sorg. Banished again.
Banish plus Priest Heal. Nice little combo right there. Blood Mage once again. Low HP. This Ring of Regen! My favorite item finally being valuable.
Yep. The big invul is still there. Arcane Tower, an upgrade. More experience and the clarity running. But this Panda is so disabled by the range Siphon of the Blood Mage. He's pushing through this Ancient. Repair is not enough. Panda low, Warden low, Fan of Knives, but only 1. And that's it. They're all dry again. HawK. It's looking good for him now.
Mass Repair keeps this AP standing pretty well. But dude, so many things about to die. Panda.
Can he hold until the tier 3? Uh-oh, I don't think so. Paradise. HawK, man. The ultimate comeback from a 0-2 to a 3-2. That Creeps. Oh, man. Oh, man. Creeps 1-0 cash, he says, and he's out. HawK advances to the top 4 alongside Spiral and Happy. 3 races represented. Undead, Human, and Orc, of course.
And
Off-racing wasn't the solution. Sorry.
And Night Elf is still in the running. But yeah, it was still a valiant effort by Cash, dude. I was expecting this to be way, way more one-sided for HawK. But Cash here with a quick 2-0 coming in. Saddened that it's not a best of 3. Nope, it's a best of 5. And HawK with a super strong comeback. That was pretty
really
sick.
cool that he had the mentality to continue fighting. Even though his map choices were not working at all. Well, the second one was, I guess. But Terranas didn't work. Amazonia didn't work. And then having the guts to power through this best of 5 on Cash's map choice. Finding the right answers. Finding the better timings. And yeah, then... I think off-racing in a best of 5 is really hard. Like... if you need to throw curveballs or change things up, that's easier in a best of 3 to play off race. And yeah, maybe should have played main race. But in the end, it's always easy to say woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah, for once, it's Cash not qualifying for an offline tournament with his off race. It's kind of become a tradition.
Yes.
It happened at WGL twice, but not here. Yeah, not into the top 4. We have one more slot to be given out. That one will be coming up next. One more best of 5 for the evening. Sonic versus Thorzane.
Yes.
Is it going to be the second human player, or is it going to be the first Night Elf player to make it in the top 4?
We go into a little break and then we'll be right back. If you like what we do here at Back to Warcraft, feel free to check out the stream and VOD description to find our social links to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or Discord. Or if you really, really like us, you can tip us a little at Streamlabs via PayPal, credit card, or cryptocurrency. You can also subscribe here at Twitch, currently 50% off, only $2.50. And every cheer you throw at us is increased by 10%. It's also pretty nice. And of course, we have merch and ref share links and stuff. Go check it out. You have a couple of minutes. And then we're back with Thorzane versus Sonic.